Hell is about popping this D. Let's react to this impressive bid. This is Azealia Banks. This is Doja Cat. I'm gonna need Azealia to go away. What, girl? This is ridiculous at this point. Leave people alone. And Kanye West and Drake drag Andre 3000 into their petty feud. I saw like some type of headline about something with Andre 3000 and them too, but I didn't look deep into it because I don't care. But sure, we're gonna get the tea and get all the info about what's going on with these people. Let's watch.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. There are a few things I want to talk about in this video. I definitely want to get into the whole nonsense between Kanye and Drake. But first I want to talk about Azealia Banks throwing shots at Doja Cat. Now, I'm sure some of y'all may already know who Azealia Banks is, but for those who don't know, Azealia is a rapper, singer, performer, very talented artist, but she's also very controversial.
Okay, what'd she say?
I'm
gonna skip through this. This video's long.
She called her video juicy, disgusting. And recently, she came for Doja again. Now, she reposted this tweet on her IG story that said, LOL, wasn't Azealia fat-shaming Doja like a few months back? Just for her to finally admit that Doja is also a bona fide star? K. Azealia responded to this and said, actually, I'm the bona fide star. Doja makes music for 10-year-olds and is very derivative. Cute girl, but her attempts at witty East Coast Roman reloaded flows are pitiful and not in the least amusing. And yes, she looked terrible before she lost weight.
Wow.
But Azealia and Doja are miles more culturally important than any of these weak white socialites. With all due respect, Doja Cat has horrible bars. None make any sense. That trash African accent on women sealed the deal for me. Great sonics, but Doja adds nothing to the music world. She needs to step her pen and swag up. The Nicki impressions give me Iggy trying to use her white heritage to ride Nicki's tattered coattails. Dang. Pink with the drink, give me a sip. Garbage. Sounds like a West Coast girl trying to fit in with the East Coast girls. And Azealia also posted a picture from Doja's latest photo shoot with Interview magazine, and she said she deserved better. Look at this disgusting fridge in the back. Interview mag failed. Whew, so that was a mouthful there. And one thing I will say about Azealia is she is not afraid to speak her mind at all.
About dumb shit and hating.
That she doesn't hold her tongue.
Nah, I don't respect just blatantly hating on people.
And I do think Doja can rap. I liked her verses on Bulls. I liked her verse on One Way. She also said, what would you do if you were living in a gangster's pair of dice? So Doja basically gave a goofy response. She's not going to really say anything back at Azealia because what can she say?
She got better
She's
things to do.
She's not going to go back and forth with another artist, especially an artist
with
that
mental
she
health
looks
issues.
up to. It's not a good look for her brand. Artists.
Moving along.
Now, I want to move on and talk about this whole messy feud between Drake and Kanye West. I'm upset with both Kanye and Drake for bringing Andre 3000 into their petty feud. And I'm going to talk about that later on in this video. But first, I want to briefly talk about Drake's new album, Certified Lover Boy. Now, Drake did drop his highly anticipated album on Friday, and everybody was talking about it and praising it. But I honestly feel the same way about Certified Lover Boy that I felt about Kanye's Donda album. I thought it was overhyped. And if I'm going to be honest, I would give Donda an edge because at least Donda
and the production
was more interesting to me. But Certified Lover Boy wasn't really that interesting to me.
It was
there
not
were
giving.
A few songs I liked, but as a whole,
it was not giving.
The album was okay. Not bad, but just okay. And I was pretty disappointed because I had high expectations for it.
Same.
I thought it was going to have a lover's theme. I thought it was going to have an anthem that everybody can sing. But basically, this album is a watered-down version of Scorpion. Drake basically took the same formula that he used in his more recent projects and repackaged it and put it into an album. That's really what he did. And I had to skip through a lot of songs. Now, there are a few songs on the album that I really do like. I thought his song Champagne Poetry was definitely his best. Fair Trade with Travis Scott is a good song.
I like the one
too.
with Kid
that a lot.
That's my favorite.
And I like some of the more melodic songs. I liked Pipe Down. I liked I Am White Too featuring Kid Cudi. I thought that was great. I also like Get Along Better a lot. And this is kind of the vibe I was thinking he was going to go for with this album. I was thinking he was going to go for a more R&B vibe because it's called Certified Lover Boy. But he didn't do that. He didn't stick to the theme that I had.
It was a whole bunch of random
Kanye
songs
West.
too. I
Now, if
wasn't
you
really
don't know,
fucking with
Drake
it
and
like that as a
Kanye
whole.
have a very complicated history. Just to put it all in a nutshell,
We know what happened
Kanye
with
is jealous of Drake.
Oh.
He's jealous of the fact that Drake surpassed him in terms of popularity
shit.
and sales.
That's what he told
and
you,
he's
girl?
been threatened by
Let me
Drake's
hear this.
success for a long time. Now, on the flip side, Drake
I
is
love
kind of
impressive.
obsessed
She
with
was
Kanye.
hilarious.
He used to idolize
No,
Kanye.
here we go.
And he wanted
Kanye
to be
is
like
jealous
him.
of Drake.
And he got to a point where
He
he was
wanna
getting
be
so
like him.
big that he started to compare himself to him.
Oh.
And Kanye didn't like that at all, which is understandable. But Drake started to grow bitter towards Kanye because he realized that his idol was jealous of him. So there's been this weird tension between Kanye and Drake for years, and it's really all rooted in ego, competitiveness, and jealousy. Now, there was a point when Drake and Kanye did start to smooth things out, and they were working on music together. Drake was writing some stuff for Kanye, and Kanye promised Drake this song called Live Yourself. But instead of giving this song to Drake, Kanye dropped it himself and was talking complete nonsense on the track just to troll Drake. Not only that, Kanye's artist Pusha T violated Drake in a diss song.
Oh,
Both
Drake
Pusha
was
T
fine
and
right
Drake were
here.
taking shots
Go
at
back
each
to
other
this.
prior to Pusha dropping his infamous diss track, Story of Adidon. But when he dropped Story of Adidon, it really affected Drake. And Drake was very bitter towards Kanye because he felt like Kanye gave Pusha T the fuel. Interesting is Kanye had a response for Drake. In fact, he recorded this song called Life of the Party, which features Andre 3000. Now, Andre was tricked into thinking that this was a tribute song to Kanye's mother, Donda. But he didn't know that Kanye recorded a diss to Drake on this song. So basically, Kanye was dragging Andre 3000 in his beef, which is really stupid. I'm really annoyed that Kanye wasted Andre's verse. That would have been a great song to add to Donda, but he didn't do that. Now, I think maybe Andre didn't want this song to be released, or maybe Kanye was saving this song to use it against Drake. That's very possible as well. However, somebody in Kanye's camp sent the song to Drake, and Drake leaked it on the Sound 42 radio show. So Drake leaked this song to ruin Kanye's plans to diss him. And meanwhile, Andre is getting dragged into this mess that has nothing to do with him. It's really annoying, and I really am over Kanye and Drake at this point because these are two grown men who are acting pressed over each other, and it's just ridiculous. Drake has been consumed with getting revenge against Kanye, and Kanye is just pressed over Drake. Like, he's pressed, and his team doesn't do him any favors. I feel like there's some people in Kanye's camp that are not only leaking his information, but also I feel like they're getting in his ear and trying to amp up this beef for marketing purposes. I don't feel like Kanye has good people around him, and he's not mentally stable, so he can easily fly off the handle. And honestly, I don't know if that got to do with his accent or Kanye is talking about getting down with GD, the Gangster Disciples. He's a whole Christian. Like, why does he have gang ties all of a sudden? Like, what's really going on? This is just ridiculous. And it was ridiculous when he told Drake, so if I hit you with the what you doing, you better hit me with the yes sir, I'm writing everything you need. So basically he's ordering Drake to write for him like he's one of his workers. It's just ridiculous and disrespectful and just a mess. The whole feud between Kanye and Drake is a mess. And even though it's a little funny and a little entertaining, it's annoying.
It's a lot of funny. I'm not annoyed at all. Why are you annoyed, girl?
3000 in this mess.
Girl, this got nothing to do with this.
By referencing my own mother, who passed away in 2013. We both shared that loss.
Instagram,
I thought it was a beautiful choice to make a clean album, but unfortunately, I didn't know that that was the plan before I wrote and recorded my verse. It was clear to me that an edited, clean format of the verse would not work without having the raw original also available. So sadly, I had to be omitted from the original album release. The track I received and wrote to didn't have the diss verse on it, and we were hoping to make a more focused offering for the Donda album, you didn't know. But I get dragged in this mess. But I do hope Andre gets a chance to work with Kendrick Lamar. That would be a fire collaboration. And let me just say this about Kendrick. When Kendrick said that he's gonna smoke on people's top five, he was not playing. I feel like his upcoming album is gonna have more acclaim than Kanye and Drake's albums.
I hope so. Save us, Kendrick. All right, I'm gonna head up. The conclusions that she comes to are hilarious, but I really hope that Kendrick does come and save us from these mediocre albums we've been getting. Cause goddamn, I was very, very disappointed in CLB. It was super underwhelming. It was not what I thought it was gonna be at all. We waited all this time for this, like really, Drake, and I'm so disappointed because I love Drake, and I was just predicting that it was gonna be an amazing album, and I was about to have all these great songs to listen to, and I was about to, be quoting hella shit. No, super disappointed. It's just no. It's not that good. It's pretty boring for the most part, in my personal opinion. I think Donda was way better by far, which is so surprising because I thought it was gonna be the opposite. I thought I wasn't really gonna be fucking with Donda and I was gonna love Drake's album, but it's the opposite. It's so wild, and I've seen people like, oh no, Kanye is just mad because Drake won. He got the better album, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck y'all listening to, but whatever. Everybody got their different taste in music, sure, but I think Donda was way better by far. The production on Donda is amazing. The first half of that album, banger after banger. Towards the end, though, I wasn't really fucking with it. The songs, towards the end, I feel like it got real gospel-like, and that's just not my lane, But I get it. It's a personal album. It's for his mom and his, Christian religious journey or whatever. So, it just wasn't my lane. But the beginning of that album, it was great. He has great features on there from people that I don't even listen to. Playboy Cardi, I don't even like his music. When I heard Off the Grid, I was like, oh no, I'm about to skip this. Like, I ain't really fucking with this. I ain't gonna listen to the song like that. But the more I listened to it, I was like, this is actually fire. Like, his verse is actually fire. It's actually pretty good. Fabio's verse, really good on that song as well. On Okay, that's one of my favorites. Also, Lil Yachty, I ain't never fucking heard Lil Yachty rap like that. Lil Yachty got the best verse on that song, in my opinion. And it's Lil Yachty. Like, what? I don't listen to Lil Yachty at all. Never have. And I was really vibing with that. So I feel like Kanye really brings the best out of people. You feel me? Maybe he wrote that shit for him. I don't fucking know. But anyway, Donda, killing. Okay, Donda was good. CLB, no, underwhelmed. I really love that song with Kid Cudi, though. But yeah, the rest of it, no. But as far as that little few goes, listen, I don't care about these grown-ass daddies and what they doing. She said she's annoyed by them, but I ain't invested in what's happening with these people. Like, all right, if they want to argue and be petty and act like some big babies, then sure, have at it. The music still stands as it is. CLB still is not giving. And Donda is the better one out of the two, in my opinion. So, okay, I don't see what Kanye has to be jealous of, as, she said. But sure, maybe he is. I don't fucking know what's going on in these niggas' heads. Azealia, seek help. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about all this stuff. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see you on the next one.